Hi, welcome back to my channel. So for today's fall look, I wanted to use another Colourpop palette, and for today I want to use the Frozen 2, and this is the Anna. This is from their collection with Frozen. I think it's the second one. I don't know if it's still available, but as always, use the colors you have. But I thought these were pretty, you know, fallish colors here. So I want to do a look with this, maybe like a Halo Eye. So we'll see what we come up with. Okay. I also received this the Milk makeup primer. It's for your eyes, so you're supposed to put it, it's like the Hydro Grip primer, like for the face. It's supposed to really like adhere to your foundation or like to your eye primer. So we're gonna give this a try. So you're supposed to put it on first, and then you put on like concealer or, you know, any type of base you have on top of it. So let's go ahead and try that. So I want to put a little bit here, both eyelids. See if it really does what it says it does, right? Sometimes, you know, I have like all this hype, you know, like, oh yeah, it's wonderful, it's great, and then just lets you down. So just gonna blend that all out. Okie dokie. Got a little hair there. Okay. Alright. So next I want to use my P. Louise base here. And for this one, like I said, we're not using, not doing any cut crease or anything, but it's a Halo Eye, so you'll see the process as we go. So I'm just gonna blend this out. Always bring it under the eye for the under eye. Here we go. Alrighty then. So like I said, we're gonna use this palette today, Frozen, the Anna palette with, I think there's like their second collaboration, Frozen 2. Alright, so let's see here. I think I wanna start with, let's start with, oh, what does it say? Charades up here. So when you're doing a Halo Eye, what you want to focus on is you want to put most of the pigment in the inner and in the outer, and then you leave the center blank, so you can put like a shimmery eyeshadow, or you can do like a glitter. So I'm going to go ahead and start here. So like I said, you want to stamp it first. And you want to focus most of it in the inner and in the outer. So like that. You're going to do the same on the outside. Don't worry if it looks messy. I mean, it always looks worse at the beginning, and then it just magically comes together. So no worries there. Okay, so once you have it placed, like in the inner and the outer, you want to go ahead and buff it out. And you're just doing circular motions here. just like that. Okay, so next what I want to do is I want to use a more purpley shade, and this one's called Autumn Breeze, very appropriate for fall. So I'll place that, like I said, in the inner corner first. I'm just gonna buff it out. Okay, now I'm gonna do the outer. And I'm just placing it first. And I'm just buffing it out now. Okie dokie. So once you have the intensity that you're looking for, you want to go ahead and place the shade in the center. And like I said, this can be like a glitter or very shimmery eyeshadow. So what I want to do is I want to place wind here, this one right here. So I want to place it in the center, and then on top of it I'm going to do probably some glitter. So that's kind of what a halo eye is. And you always want to blend the edges together so it looks like they're blended there. Don't worry if it goes a little bit on the other side, it's no big deal. So now I want to use this pressed glitter in here, and this is called Arendelle. So this one right here. Usually some people like to use like a glitter primer, you know, so the glitter can stick on, you don't have fallout. Some people don't, they just go straight, and especially if it's like a pressed glitter, they just go in with their finger and they place it. I usually like to use something so it stays. And now remember, these are not eye safe, you know, it's up to your discretion if you want to use them or not. There's always, you know, like disclaimers in the back of the palettes as well. But I like this one from a Shop Miss A, and this is Techie Base Eye Primer. This is for glitters, and this works amazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a little bit of this right on the center of the lid here, and then I'm just gonna pat it down to where I want most of the concentration of the glitter. Okay, so next I'm just gonna go in with my finger. Let's see, that's what it looks like. So then I'm just going to place it in the center here, all the way to the top. And the glitter really adds, you know, like a whole other level to the halo eye situation. So there we go. Now what I want to do is I want to go back into the outer edges and re-intensify those. And the nice thing about these two is like they're super duper quick. I mean, I think, and they look stunning. So I'm going to go back with the first one, which is Charades. I'm going to intensify all of that. Next, I'm going to go with the Autumn Breeze. But you don't want the glitter to steal the entire show, right? I mean, you also want all the other shades to kind of have their own shine here. So... okay. And then lastly, I'm going to go with Wind and just go on the other outer edges there. And take the purple again. Okay, so there we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the other eye, put my lashes on, and I will be right back. Okay, so we're back. I finished both eyes, and then I finished the lower lash line, and then I just used the color Wind, and then what's the other one? Charades underneath. And then for the inner corner I used Scoochin', this one right here, so for the inner corner right there. And then I just did like black liner in the waterline, and that was the Mario. I think it's like the blackest black, I think, or super black. So I did that. So now I'm gonna do the rest of my face, and then for today I want to use my Candid Revlon, but before that I want to prime my face with the Hydro Grip Milk, and I think this is just like the travel size. I want to go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna put a couple pumps here. Now that my face is primed, I want to go ahead and use my Revlon Candid, and I want to use the original one, and then this one is the Candid Glow. This one's in 400 and this one's in 440. So I just want to grab my sponge here, and I want to do a couple pumps of each there. I did 2 of one, and then I did 1 of these. So I'll go ahead and do that. Hopefully it's not too dark. Alright, so for this next part, I'm going to be doing a voiceover, and I used the concealers, and this was Candid Light Medium and Medium. As you can see, I'm putting it all over my face there. Go ahead and blend it. It's nice and blended on this side. And then I use the e.l.f. bronzer. I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out there. It's really nice and pigmented there. Now it's all nice and blended. And then I use the Colourpop blush in the shade Cheerio. I'm just going to go ahead and apply it with a nice fluffy blush all over the cheeks there. And then I use the highlighter, and this is a collaboration with Colourpop and Barbie. As you can see, it's really nice and neutral. It's nice and subtle. It's not too bright or blingy. Just use my highlighter brush there to apply to the high points of my face, my nose, my cupid's bow. And then I use the bronzer. This is from Moira Sculpt and Bronze. I'm going to use the first 2 shades there. Used a nice fluffy brush there. It's nice and blended all over the face. So then next, what I did is I used the Moira, and this is a pressed powder in the shade Banana, and that's just to set all over the face there. It's really nice and finely milled. Doesn't make you look cakey at all. And then I set my face with the e.l.f. The Dewy Coconut. And go ahead and dry that. And then for my lips, I used, these are from Beauty Cosmetics. I used the Duo lip liner and the lipstick from the Murillo twin collaboration, and then the matte lipstick was in the shade Cappuccino. And that's it. And there you have it. So here's the finished look. Zoom in a little bit. Okay, well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you like this video and turn on your notifications so when the next one goes up, you get to be the first one to see it. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.